All right, Jada, say hey to the people before you start crying. Say hello. Say hello. Hey y'all, it's me, Nita, and I am back to do Jada's 1 month update. I don't know if she's in the frame or not. I don't have my mirror behind me today. And she just woke up and she's cranky, so I'll be feeding her while I'm doing this video. So, let's get into it. Jada was born on July 26th, and so she officially became a month on Wednesday, August 26th. I'm sorry, it was a Saturday, August 26th. Today is Tuesday, August the 30th, I believe. 29th, something like that. So yeah, she officially became a month a few days ago. And she has, I guess I'll just start with her stats. I don't know her exact height and weight because her 1 month appointment is actually tomorrow. She'll be 5 weeks tomorrow. And last Wednesday, she was supposed to have her appointment on her official 4-week. But she has dark hair. I'm going to say it's black. And she has beautiful gray eyes. I don't know if they'll stay that way, but her dad had gray eyes when he was born. And now they're like a light brown, like a honey. So we'll see what happens with those. And she is, I talk about feeding since I'm feeding her now. Now she is pretty much exclusively formula fed. The first 3 weeks of her life, she was formula and bottle. I was not producing enough. But my baby has been super duper gassy. I don't know if she needs to see a GI doctor. I don't know if, you know, they say gas is normal, but it's to the point where she cries sometimes for hours at a time because she's that gassy. We have been giving her the gas drops, the Mylicon, I think is the brand. And we also, this time when I went to re-up on the gas drops, they didn't have Mylicon, so I got the Little Remedy. So she just started that one last night. But I give her the gas drops every 4 hours, so she gets it at 12, 4, 8, 12, 4, and 8 a.m. and p.m. And it does seem to help her be able to actually pass the gas. She'll fart and burp. She burps really, really good on her own, but she'll fart and burp really good once I give her the gas drops. But it just seems a lot of times like she's straining, and she's not constipated. She poops just fine. Like she has a poopy diaper at least once or twice every day. It's not hard. So I don't know what the deal is. At her appointment when she was a few days old, and at her 2-week appointment, we talked to the doctor about it. They said it was normal, but I'm at the point where at her next appointment, I'm like, no, we're going to look into this. And I mean, I guess I feel like at this point, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I want them to check out whatever's going on just to make sure that, you know, there's nothing wrong. I guess, again, I feel like when they're this little, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Don't just pass something off and tell me that it's normal. I don't like that. Because, like I said, I just don't feel like it should be normal for my baby to strain hours on end every day. Like, can't nobody tell me that's normal. So, oh, good one. I don't know if y'all saw how she just burped on her own. Like, I set her up and she burps. So she burps really, really good. She loves to eat. Y'all, my baby is so greedy. Like, she started eating about 3 to 4 ounces at every feeding. But at the same time, she is sleeping for longer stretches. Like, last night and this morning. Like, last night she slept for a 6-hour stretch. She went to sleep at 3:30 in the morning. And she woke up at 9:30. And then she went back to sleep at, what time did you go to sleep? About 12. And she's just waking up and it's like 4 o'clock. Or 3, what? Yes, almost, it's a few minutes till 4. So, which is her normal. She usually sleeps at least between 2 to 4 hours. But 6 hours is a big stretch. Hey. Here you go. And so, that's a big stretch. So when she sleeps for those longer stretches, she will take a whole 4-ounce bottle. In this case, typically if she sleeps 2 to 4 hours and she gets hungry, sometimes she'll take like 1.5 ounces. Sometimes she'll take 3 ounces. So it really just depends. But she is picking up weight. She's getting a little chunky, but she is still in newborns. So, which will bring me to her, what she's wearing. She's wearing newborn. She's still wearing newborn Pampers and newborn clothing. One thing, you know, everybody says, don't buy newborn Pampers, don't buy newborn Pampers. But Jaida needed newborn Pampers. She cannot fit, the size ones come up dang near to her chest. So, we have been buying newborns because we had some, but we didn't get a lot. So we have been buying newborn Pampers for her, and she's getting to the point where I feel like within the next couple weeks she'll be out of those. But she did wear newborn Pampers. As far as her sleeping, she is a night owl. She was a night owl in the womb, and she's definitely a night owl now. She is up typically 1 to 4 are like her peak hours. Sometimes she's fussing, sometimes she's gassy, sometimes she's up just looking around watching TV. Last night, you know, she was up from, I put her to bed around, she went to sleep around 11. She woke up at 12:30 and she didn't go back to sleep till 3:30. But like I said, she slept until 9:30. So she's been sleeping these longer stretches just the past few days. So I don't know if she's getting to that point, because before, typically when she sleep, it was like 3 hours at a time. And sometimes she'll take little cat naps for like 30 minutes, 15 minutes. But for the most part, when she goes to sleep, she'll sleep for at least a couple hours. Like I said, she is a night owl, 1 to 4 her peak hours. So mommy gets no sleep. Her dad goes to work at 6 in the morning, and he's only off 1 day a week. So I do typically have her at night. I try to get her. He will get her. Like I said, he's off on Wednesday. So Tuesday nights he will have her to give me a break. And then, you know, some days he'll get her. If I'm just exhausted and I'm like, hey, keep her for me for an hour or two just so I can get some sleep, he'll keep her. So like I said, I've been on maternity leave, so I've been trying to keep her just because I know through the day I can go to sleep when she goes to sleep. Through the day she sleeps so good. And she sleeps anywhere. Like, she'll sleep, she has a little boppy lounger. She'll fall asleep on that. She'll sleep in her swing. She'll fall asleep in your arms. She falls asleep anywhere. But it's something about nighttime. She loves to be held. And it's like I can put her to sleep at night, and as soon as her back touches her bassinet, as soon as her back touches the bed, this boppy, anything, her eyes fly open and she starts to holler. And I'm just like, really? But like I said, through the day, I can have her anywhere. It's just at night that she wants to be held, which is, you know, I guess it's fine. She's I'm not gonna say I guess it's fine. It is fine. She's a newborn. It's totally fine. I'm just like, why only at night? Like, I would think that if you want to be held, you want to be held, and if you just cool with chilling, you cool with chilling. But nighttime, so typically at night she does sleep on my chest, and she loves sucking her hands. I keep mittens on her because well, it's not a problem with her sucking her hands, but when she gets fidgety and she starts fussing, she claws at her face, she claws at her eyes, and I don't know why. I'm like, they don't hurt. And so I keep mittens on her hands, her little nails. I'm not comfortable with clipping them yet. I bite them when I can. I file them, but she still scratches herself, so I keep mittens on her. She likes to be swallowed at night sometimes. Sometimes she doesn't. It just depends. When I do swaddle her, I keep her left arm out because that's typically the one that she tries to break out. And she will wake up if she can't get that left arm out of the swaddle. The biggest issues that we're having right now, let me see. Oh, she's been holding her head up since birth. If you put her up here, she will lift her head up. We do tummy time here and there, and she pushes up pretty good. We only do tummy time for maybe 3 to 5 minutes at a time. She don't like to lay on her little play mat for that long, especially right now since she can't really, you know, grasp the toys and she don't know what's going on. But I like to put her on her stomach just a little bit, just to get off of her back and give her something different to do and try to strengthen those neck muscles and everything. I'm looking down at my phone because I had some little notes. But yeah, that's it. Oh, the other thing, as far as she started to make eye contact and like follow you with her eyes. Y'all, it was so funny in the beginning when her eyes were crossing. I don't know if y'all know, or, you know, for the mommies out there, I'm sure you've noticed. In the beginning, babies' eyes cross, and they kind of, one of them cross or both of them cross, and it's just crazy. Now, the only reason I knew that was normal is because it happened with my niece and nephew. So I knew it was normal. If not, it would have freaked me the hell out, and I would have thought something was wrong. But It's completely fine. She's finally stopped crossing her eyes. I guess she's learned how to function and work them. And it's cute to see her following you with her eyes when you're moving around. Now, sometimes she started to like turn her head if she hears a noise, but not really. She's not really doing that yet. I think I told y'all she likes to eat. This girl, y'all, will eat. It's like she likes to eat to soothe herself too. Like when she's gassy and straining and fussing, if you put a bottle in her mouth or a pacifier, she will suck away. And it's like, ma'am, you're already gassy, why do you want to eat? Or you're already full, why do you want to keep eating? Your little stomach just hard. Come on, burp. Your little stomach just hard. I mean, she will eat. If you give this girl, put a bottle in her mouth, she will eat. And so I have to make sure I monitor her to make sure that she's not eating too much. Because she will eat till she spits up and will still eat. She loves to eat. Yeah, so that's about it with Miss Jaida for this month. Like I said, the only issues that we're having is just her gassiness. Once we get her gas under control, which is why she's not breastfeeding. I have had some digestive issues all of my life. And so I already don't eat certain things. I can't eat certain things, but I cut out dairy and stuff to see if that would make a difference in her, but it hasn't. So I've still been pumping, but I haven't been giving her my breast milk just to see till we can kind of figure out what's going on. And it seems like it's easier to pinpoint with formula. In the hospital, they had her on the Similac sensitive, and she was still gassy with that, so they tried the Total Comfort. That was absolutely terrible. She was only on the Total Comfort for like 2 days before we was like, this is not it. It constipated her, and it stunk, but it constipated her, and she was like fussy all day, and So then now she's on the Enfamil Gentle Ease, and she's on the Enfamil Gentle Ease, and she's still, you know, it really hasn't made much of a difference. It's better than the Total Comfort. That's been the worst. But the Enfamil Gentle Ease is really not giving her any relief either. So we're going to see what happens at the doctor tomorrow. Get in, burp, mama. You're going to fuss? You're going to fuss? There you go. Yeah. You're going to say hey. Since you got your little eyes open, you're going to say hey to the people. You gonna say hey? Oh, she don't want to say hey, y'all. But yeah, so we're gonna see what they say at the doctor tomorrow about her gas. But once we get her gas under control, everything else is good. We're just adjusting. She's growing and learning, and we're learning too. So that's it for Miss Jaida's update. Let me I don't know if I formally introduced her on the channel, so I'm gonna hold her up if she cooperates. And oh, y'all, she's straining, so she's probably gonna poop in a minute if she hasn't already. Say hey, Jaida. Say hey, mamas. She got a cute little tights on and stuff. You went to the doctor with mommy today, huh? You tell them hi. Tell them hi. You tell them hi, baby girl. All right then, y'all. Mommy can't kiss you. She got the makeup on. She just be chilling. You making your little face for them? She has this one little face that she loves to make. I'll probably insert a picture. But anyway, let me go ahead and get her off of here and let me eat because I'm starving. So I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.